I have bought so much stuff. I think in total, I haven't actually added it because a lot of it was also cash from like my birthday money, but I think it was close to the 300 euros. Hello everyone, welcome to my jungle story. I'm Jacqueline and today I'm going to be showing you everything that I bought at My Botanika in Houten in the Netherlands. I went last weekend and I'm also going to take care of these plants. There are some that I've already taken care of, but they were cuttings. So I'm going to show you them first. But yeah, I spent a lot of money, a lot more than I was planning to. Luckily, I got a lot of birthday money, and I also actually the week before My Botanika got my like vacation money. So I didn't break my bank or anything, but I did get things that were wish list plants and things that I did have in my mind, like, okay, I do want to get that. So I'm going to start off with the ones that I've already taken care of because they were actually cuttings. And these were in these cute little bags. So this one is from Houseplant Joy. Yeah, I kept the little bags to show you. But this is it says inner variegated, but it's outer variegated. Maybe just didn't put the right, put it in the right bag or something like that. But yeah, I got a outer variegated Polynera for 10 euros. It was a cutting. And I figured Polynera, the experience that I've had with it, I don't know, I felt confident buying Hoya cuttings just because of the experience that I've had with propagating Hoya. It's just so incredibly easy. So yeah, it came in this little baggie and I've already put it in a tray here, but it's this one here. Oh, the leaves are so big as well. Yeah, and the leaves, they feel really good. I'm so excited about this one. I'm so glad. I also saw a inner variegated Hoya, but that was also like the same size. It was at another booth, not from where I got this, not from Houseplant Joy. But I think it was around about like 50 euros for the inner variegated one. So I thought, you know, maybe next year they'll be down in price, but I definitely want to get that one as well. But I'm so glad I've got the outer variegated one. It is such a pretty one. It has big leaves as well. Around about the same size as like the regular one cuttings that I've got in here. So that's very, very exciting. So yeah, I've popped that one in here in stratum. And I'm actually, after showing you, I'm going to put them back in the cabinets. I'm putting these in my little Akaba cabinet that I have on my desk. This is another one. So there was a deal. You can get, I mean, yeah, there's 4 bags here because I did get a cutting for free. But this is from Perfect Hoya. Got these, I love these stickers. I think it's so cute with her cats. Go ahead and follow her on Instagram. I think that's so cool. I've also been thinking about like integrating Lexi into my logo or something like that, just because, oh, you know, we all love our pets. They're our babies. But yeah, they came in these little baggies and I've put them. So this is the one. It had these tags on the baggies. I've just taken them off. So this is the Hoya Bella Anneke Bos. But yeah, it was a deal of if you buy 3 cuttings that are 5 euros, you can get it for 10 euros. So you can see there, this was 5 euros. That's the tag. And this one's also, it's got peduncles. But yeah, this is the outer variegated Hoya Bella, and that was the cutting. I think that's pretty good. So I've popped it into stratum. And then, this is probably my favorite one out of the 2. I just think this one is so, so pretty. The leaves feel very, very thin though. I hope it's going to be okay. Yeah, the leaves of the other one feel firmer. That's the only thing with cuttings, you know, it can happen, but I still think that's a really good deal. But yeah, the leaves feel very, very thin. So this is the leader burst. So the inner variegated Hoya Bella, and it's also got a peduncle there. But yeah, this feels very thin. I hope this is going to be okay. So yeah, we'll see. And then another one. So this was one that took me by surprise big time. Check out the size of these leaves. Like, it's huge. It's absolutely huge. It's stunning. This is the Hoya species Germany. See, I've put the tag on. But it's so pretty. Yeah, also a cutting. So those were the cuttings. I'm actually going to pop them back into my akbar. Just because, yeah, they're cuttings. They're a little bit more fragile. And then I'll show you the rest of the haul. Oh no! There was another cutting that I popped. You would have seen it anyway. It was in the same tray of the Polynera, but it didn't have a tag, so I have no idea what it is. I'm going to have to, I think I'm going to like send her a message with a picture, because I only realized when I got home, I thought it already had a tag on it, but it didn't. So we'll have to see. But yeah, those were all of those baggies. And then another plant that I got from Houseplant Joy. This was like an impulse buy because I just fell in love with it. But this is the species Gayo. I don't know how you say that. But look at that. Like, how pretty is that? And it's like a really thick leaf Hoya. And it's also actively growing. It's just so pretty. Yeah, this like specific one just really blew me away. This one, there's a root popping, I don't know, I think this is quite rooted. There's roots popping out the top there. Do you see? I might need to like repot it. But I do want to put it in like a clear pot. So this mix looks really good. I'll just like plop it into a clear pot. But yeah, that's another one that I got off Houseplant Joy. And then, might as well get all of the Hoyas out the way. This one, so this is actually, this wasn't on my wish list, but as soon as I found out about this one, it got added onto my wish list. And I actually had this plant in my cart from Casa Botanica, and I was going to get it, and then I thought, no, I'm going to wait until My Botanica. And I did see a couple of these. This is the Hoya Sulawesiana. This was 25, and I had a look around, and a lot of the sellers were selling them for like the same, round about the same price. And I got this off I think this was from Paul Shirley Succulents. Yeah, the guy that I had a really nice chat with. He was from England. He was so nice. I think I chatted with him for like a good 10 minutes. I didn't add that into the video, but yeah, we were just talking about like him living in England and that I lived in England and all of that. Because I think, how did it come up? I said that I was looking at the tags, and he was like, are you English? Because I said tags. Obviously, I didn't say like, I don't even know what tags is in Dutch. I have no idea. But yeah, he's been living in the Netherlands for a very long time. So he obviously picked up that, you know, Dutch is not my first language, because I don't know what the word tags is. I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, I got this one because this one gets absolutely stunning blooms. I think the leaves are so cool. Like, they're so long and big. Also another like thick, yeah, I love thick leaf Hoyas. There's actually 2 in here. So there's one actively growing, but there's actually, I don't know if you can, don't focus there. See, there's actually 2 in there. So yeah, I'm really excited to watch this one grow. This one gets stunning blooms. So yeah, this was definitely one that I went to My Botanica and specifically like looked out for it. And when I saw it, I was like, yes. And then another plant that I got from the same guy, from Paul Shirley Succulents, was I'll pop in a picture of the Hoya Botoniae variegata. That was one that my mom wanted. And yeah, I said that I still wanted to get her one like that for her birthday. That was actually her birthday present. The little cactus garden was just like an extra, and it was just, honestly, it was so much fun. So it was kind of like a present to me as well. But yeah, that was actually like, and I got it for €6. Like, that is amazing. I was not expecting to find one that cheap. And I actually even saw cheaper ones later on at other booths, which was just, yeah. There seems to be one that online is not, like, I can't find it very easily, but there's obviously a lot of sellers that do sell it. And then I'm going to do the anthuriums. And I haven't brought them all over. Oh my word, I thought I brought everything over and I actually haven't. There's 2 more anthuriums in Mitch's cabinet. I'm going to go get them. Okay, I'll show you these first because I need to put them back in the cabinet because the cabinet is really, really warm. Okay, so this was the most expensive. Yeah, definitely. Is it? Yeah, this is the most expensive plant out of the lot. And I actually, yeah, you guys saw in the video, I was filming. And I thought, okay, no, I bought the last time I went to plant markets, I bought another anthurium from the same seller for Mitch. And he just has the most amazing anthuriums. So this is from Curious Plants. I kept on saying Curious Plant Guy. Anyway, yeah, Curious Plants. And this was a whopping €60. So yeah, it was expensive. But this is the Santorini DD Goliath crossed with red spider. That's what it is. And that is the plant. Like, look at that. I think this is going to be an absolutely stunning anthurium. So yeah, really excited to watch this one grow. And then another one. This one is from Harmony Plants, and this is a wishlist plant. I see markings on here. I think this plant might have had like thrips in the past because I can see like little markings. But anyway, doesn't matter. It doesn't have pests now. But yeah, we got a little baby Anthurium Delta Force. Yeah, this is a wishlist plant of mine and also of Mitch's, but like I've said in the past, if Mitch has the same wishlist plant and we get it, he's got a lot less plants, although I do take care of his plants sometimes as well, but it's just, I think that's sphagnum moss. Yeah, it is. It's sphagnum moss. It's okay. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, anyway, if he gets one, I mean, I did intentionally go out and buy this one for him, but I'm still consider it to be a part of my collection because I still get to enjoy, you know, like growing it, and it's still in my home. So yeah, really excited about this one. And this one was 25 from Harmony Plants. So yeah. Very excited about that one. I'm going to put these back in the cabinet. Okay, so those were Mitch's anthuriums and then my anthuriums. So this is another one we got from Harmony Plants. This is a Carla Blackier crossed with hot chocolates. And when you Google this one, you don't really see a lot. So I kind of wonder, is the hot chocolate like a hybrid that they made? I don't know. But it is really, really pretty. The camera is honestly not going to do these plants justice. It's really not. This one does have like a little, leaf is still a little bit soft. There are like a couple of scrape marks in there because honestly, yeah, I mean, it did get bashed around a little bit. But it does have like a really, like a chocolatey brown tinge to it. It's just so cute. And this one was 30. Yeah, really, really pretty. So pretty. And then another anthurium. This was an impulse buy. The Carla Blackier, I wanted a Carla Blackier hybrid anyway, and I honestly didn't really care what it was hybridized with. And when I saw the hot chocolate one, I was like, oh, I've never heard of that before. So it was interesting. And I just thought, you know, I think it was one of like the cheaper, I mean, Harmony Plants did have amazing prices. You guys saw in the video, absolutely amazing prices. So yeah, when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's really interesting. And it does have like a really like chocolatey brown tinge to it. It's so, so, so pretty. And then another one, this was an impulse buy. This was after, well, while I was buying Mitch's, the Goliath red spider one. this, he had like a sign there saying that these plants were marked down for My Botanika, and at the top of the list was the Zara X Michelle selected dark form crossed with the Forgetii dark. So that's what that is. So yeah, this was an impulse, but it was only, I think usually he would, I think it was usually asked 35, and now we asked 25 for it. And that's this one. That new leaf is so, so pretty. But yeah, the Zara Michelle and the Forgetii and its dark form, oh, I just, yeah. It was also one of the last ones as well. The same with the Goliath red spider. That one was actually the last one that was 60 euros. All the other ones were more expensive, but they were slightly bigger as well. And we don't really, like, it doesn't, size doesn't really matter because, you know, it's a plant. It's going to grow, and it's a lot more fun growing it from like a small, teeny, tiny little plant. But these were definitely very popular. And for 25 euros, I was like, you're coming home with me. So yeah, that's another one. So pretty. This is such a nice mix. I'm definitely going to reuse that. I'll like mix it in with my Anthurium mix. I'm going to leave like the best till last, which is obviously Alocasia. And then I finally got one. So I saw one, I don't remember the name, and I don't think I could find the name either. There was no like banner. I don't know, but I saw one baby cactus. I did in the video. I remember saying, oh, I saw one. And there was only one, but it was quite tall. It was already like this tall, and it was 30 euros. But it was really quite big. And I don't know, I wanted it like a little bit smaller. So then I saw this one. Oh, where did I get this from? I'll see if I can find it, and if I can, I'll pop it on screen, but I don't remember. It was very, yeah, with all of like the chaos and the people and everything, it was very hard to kind of, I did really look, because I obviously want to give a shout out to those, you know, to those booths and those people, but yeah, I couldn't always find banners because there were either too many people or, yeah, but anyway, I got this one for 22.95 euros, and it is quite a chunky one. It's already in like a terracotta pot, but I can already see roots at the bottom here. So I think I am going to like repot it, maybe in this like same pot. It's like quite a weathered terracotta, but I do like that. And I'm going to give it like a little saucer, which is usually what I do with my terracottas. I can't believe I finally have one. I've been looking for this plant for so long, and I'm so glad I got it. And I think 22 euros is a pretty, well, yeah, 23 actually. I think it's a pretty good price for like such a chunky one. The one that I saw that was 30 was taller, but it definitely wasn't as thick as this one. But yeah, I'm so, so happy. I finally got a baby cactus. It's so cool. Okay, this one I did not actually buy. So this was gifted to me, and Ariza also got one. We were passing by Tia Plants, and she says, come on over. And she said, yeah, actually, we don't actually say thank you or anything like that to the people that, you know, film our booths and all that. So she gave us each a little baby Florida ghost, which I don't have. So thank you so much, Tia Plants. There's another plant market that's going to be... She sent me a message. I'll put it on screen. Honestly, my brain is really bad lately. I cannot remember anything. Like even this morning, I forgot my Teal's school bag. I had to turn around. Like, as there usually things that I never forget. I don't know what it is. I think I'm just like tired. Just need to get a good night's sleep. But honestly, that's been ages. That doesn't really happen with kids. But yeah, it's such a cute one. Such a cute one. So yeah, I have the Florida ghost now. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. So thank you, Tia Plants. I'm going to leave, yeah. Okay, now the best. These are definitely my top two. The last one that I'm showing you is by far 100% my favorite plants that I got. Also a major WISHLIST plant. I actually already posted a picture of that one on Instagram, so if you follow me on there, you would have already seen it. But another plant that I got, which is also a WISHLIST plant, is this one. So this is the Alocasia Venuste. I don't know how to, it doesn't have a tag on it, but I know which one it is anyway. I saw it and I was like, wait a minute, is that what I think it is? And then I saw the tag and I was like, oh my word, I I get to choose my own. This was a plant that I by far was not expecting to see. And I wasn't actually even keeping my eye out for it, but when I saw it, I was like, I know you. I know you. So yeah, this is Alocasia venuste. I don't know the right way of saying it actually. Got two beautiful leaves. And it's actually, the leaves are quite thick. It's actually quite a thick one. It feels like quite a robust Alocasia. So I hope I have a good time growing it. But it's so dark. Oh, I chose the right spot to film this video. Like the lighting is really helping me out. Stunning. This was 15 euros. 15 euros. I was so shocked when I saw it. And I don't know the name. It was actually also pointed out on Instagram that there was no banner for this place. There was no like name listed anywhere. And they had a lot of amazing plants, like a lot of amazing plants. So I don't know. I can't find the name. I'll have to maybe look on like on the layout. It should be on there. It should be. But yeah, there were no banners or anything like that. Unless I completely missed it. It could have also been that, but I don't know. But yeah, 15 euros for this stunning Alocasia. Love it. And then the best plant that I got. I finally got a black velvet pink variegata. I finally did it. It's got the most stunning leaves. Look at that one. This was definitely the best one in the tray as well. The tray was still full. I actually purchased this, everything that I bought from Harmony Plants, I purchased before the doors opened, because Harmony Plants is known for their like lower prices at the plant markets. So I thought this one's gonna get picked up pretty quickly just because it's an absolutely stunning one. Like that new leaf. It's beautiful. I paid 30 euros for this. And I did not see this price anywhere else. Nowhere else. Because there were pink black velvets everywhere. Like a lot of booths had them, but they were quite expensive. They were most of them were mainly above the 50 euros. Some of them were a little bit bigger. Like, I think this is definitely like a baby one, and some of them were bigger, and they also did have bigger options. I think the bigger options were like 80 euros or something like that. But I really want to grow one for my baby just because with Alocasia, it's the best experience that I've had with them. They just acclimate better to my environment. So if you struggle with Alocasia, like maybe get like a corm or a baby plant, they just have, I don't know, they just have a better time like adjusting to your environment. Whereas like an adult or mature plant the acclimation might be a little bit more like drastic and extreme. But yeah, this leaf is going to die off here, but it still looks pretty good. Like, see, it's okay. Honestly, the neighbor, well, not our neighbors, but the neighbors next to them, they got a puppy. It's also a German Shepherd, but that dog barks a lot, like a lot. And it barks at everything. It barks at a fly. And Lexi's not really even having the best time, like adjusting to that dog being in our neighborhood. But anyway. So yeah, I'm very, very nervous to grow this one. I do have to say. I've already watered it once. I gave the leaves like a good clean. But yeah, this one was a little bit more curled when I got it. So yeah, but I definitely want to pot it up. That is for sure. But it's my baby. An absolute, my favorite plant in my collection, 100%. I've wanted this plant for like 2 years. And I can't believe I finally got it. Stunning. Beautiful. So that is all of the plants that I got. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 plants. I mean, yeah, granted 2 of them, the one Hoya cutting and the Florida Ghost was for free, but still a lot of new plants. And then the non-planty stuff that I got. Oh, I actually just thought of another thing. I'm gonna go get it. Ooh, the wind is picking up. Okay, another plant. I didn't get this one at My Botanika. Noriza actually gifted me this. So this is the Siltopecana Al Salvador. Salvador, yeah. I have the regular one, but this one is the one that can like size up really nicely. I already got a fenestration there. So yeah, she gifted me this one. So, oh my word, I thought she said there were no roots in this pot. Or did she not know? Look at that. There's roots there. Yeah, I think she said that this was the part that was just on the moss pole. It's obviously rooted. I mean, there's a lot of roots in there. It's obviously rooted downwards. So yeah, there's 2 on here. But yeah, my regular one doesn't like size up like this, and it doesn't climb very well either for some reason. Just, I don't know, it just doesn't look good. But I need to extend it. But yeah, thank you, Noriza, for this one. It's so, so pretty. So pretty. So yeah, that was another plant that I got that day. And then another thing, Noriza bought these magnets, a couple of magnets, and she gave me one. Pretty alocasia one. So yeah, I've stuck this on my cabinet. It's so pretty. And then the Hesse booth, or Hesse, I don't know if I'm saying that the right way, but they had like this wheel that you could turn and you could like win their products, obviously. But even if you didn't give it, they still gave out like little bags, and like this one, I know. Was there a booth? Oh yeah, in the bag there's like their pamphlets with all of their products that they sell. But yeah, I've heard really great things from this company, but I've never tried their products. They've got a lot of different products. They have the Orchid Fit for orchids. They have the Plant Stimulator, Root Complex, like Pro Roots Anti-Stress, Super Vitamin, like drops. Oh, there's more on this side. Oh my word. Oh, and then they have the Bio Hesse for the garden, like the brownish ones. There's probably one that stinks, which is why they probably say that it's for outside. And then obviously the houseplant elixir. But yeah, I think this was in the bag, or did I pick this up? I don't know, but I wanted a pamphlet from them anyway. But I won, in my baggie, I won 2 little mini houseplant elixirs. And then Yona from Plants with Benefits, she also spun the wheel, and she said she had a lot of them over, so she gave me another 2. Yeah, there was another booth that I didn't film. Honestly, that day just really, it wasn't overwhelming, it was just like overstimulating. It was, I wanted to enjoy it. At a certain point, I just said, Jacqueline, stop being harsh on yourself and just enjoy yourself. You don't have to film everything. But I want to. I got a bunch of like pamphlets from other plant markets, like Harmony Day. They're doing your personal invitation, the Harmony Day 2025, Saturday the 7th of June. That's next week. Is that next week? Where is it though? In Germany. I'm gonna have to look that up. That's the Hesse one. What's this one? Floral Ecstasy. I think this was the one that I got my booby cactus from. That one. No, this one, sorry. That one, I think. I got more pamphlets from, oh yeah, this is just the My Botanika, Tropical Garden, and like the dates of all the other ones. I got a card from Jazzy's Greenhouse, because they have stuff for in your cabinet. Also for the Akaba. So I wanted their card to like look up online, because at that point I already spent way too much money, because I also went by Variegata, which is a company that sells shelves for, I think they also sell plants for your cabinets, which is one thing that I definitely said, okay, I do want to get that. So I got 2. This is going to be, I'm going to put this all in a video. I'm going to do like a cabinet revamp video, but I got 2 corner shelves. This is for my Millsbo tour. So there's that one. And then I got this one. So they have different options, but this is actually the reinforced one, because it's got like a lip here for it, so it doesn't bend. Whereas I think the like standard edition, if there's a lot of weight on there, it can start to bend, and I have a lot of plants in my cabinets. Like if you have a lot of like light plants or not a lot of plants or no like heavy pots or anything like that. I mean, I don't put pots in my cabinet, but I do have like semi-hydro plants and just a lot of plants in general. It is best to get one that's like, you know, reinforced. It's got like the holes in it for ventilation. But yeah, I wanted to get this to, you know, I don't know. Yeah, anyway. I wanted to get one of these shelves anyway. And the corner shelves, I think that was a deal as well. I think it was like 20 euros for one. No, I think it was 15 euros for one. Or you could get two for 25 or something like that. And then, oh wait, no. I also got this from them, which I've already hung up. But it's an Anthurium, what is this called? Suncatcher or something like that. It's so pretty. It's already, from shining on the light, it's like shining on the wall. It's so pretty. Yeah, I think this was only 5 euros. And then when I went to go and pick up the stuff at the end of the day, I got I'll pop in a picture because I took a picture of their show model there, but this is actually like a little shelf to stick onto your window. They also gave me it's nail glue. They gave me the glue to stick it on there. But yeah, it's a little shelf to put up against your window, which I thought was really nice. Like they were just giving that away. At the end of the day, I think they were like 5 euros on discount. A lot of the booths were also discounting their plants near the end of the day. Quite early, actually, as well. I think it was around about 3 o'clock that people already started doing it. And I think the event was until 4:30 or something like that. So yeah, people were quite quickly already knocking, not every booth, obviously, but a lot of like the bigger booths that, you know, wait, is there a layer on here? No, there's not. This was the last one as well. I just got distracted. Anyway, yeah, they were marking down their plants. I don't think I bought any plants on discount. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to take care of some of these plants. Lexi, take a chill pill. I'm going to put this shelf inside because it's in the way of us working. And we're going to take care of these plants. Oh, my camera's already going to overheat. And I purposely went into the potting room because it's a lot cooler here and I'm just really hot. It's like very humid today. Okay, so I'm going to start off by doing this one, the booby cactus. And then I'm going to go put it back into the... Oh, look at that. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to take that apart if I'm being honest, but I'm definitely going to plant it a bit higher. Wow. Hiya! Don't fall over, don't fall over. Oh, typical, I touched the pot. I didn't know that the booby cactus has got spikes. Okay, I knew, yeah, I didn't know that the, you know what, I don't want to say, out of the nipple. I just didn't know that, I don't know. Yeah, I've got my succulent and cacti mix here, but I'm just going to pot it up like a little bit higher in this pot that it came with. But I do want to put one of these little like nets at the bottom because the soil kept on falling out. Yeah, so I'm going to put one of these at the bottom, like so. I don't even know if you can see it. I am actually also thinking of putting some of this in here. I've had this for so long and I need to use it, and when it comes to my cacti and my succulents, I'm very bad at fertilizing them. So I'm going to pop you down. I've got a new tripod, so I'm still working out how it works. There we go. The whole thing is probably crooked, but this table is not like level or straight. So yeah, anyway. Yeah, I'm going to add like a little layer, and I think I'm just going to add some in there. Add a layer and do the same. It's a slow release fertilizer anyway, but honestly, I just need to, it's not that I have to use it up, like it's fun, but I just need to make use of it, you know? Okay. I can hold this one carefully, like that, and maybe, okay, Okay, that's as high as I want it to be, but I definitely can add some more. It's obviously happy in this mix, so I'm just going to leave a be. But I am going to... There are some gaps down the side here. I'm just going to fill them up. I've got a feeling my camera's going to switch off any minute. I don't know why it's overheating. It's really nice and cool in here. Ooh, Lexi. There's also, not the house next to us, but yeah, I've mentioned before, the house, like the neighbor of our neighbors. They're completely redoing the house, and right now they're doing the roof. They've done like Velux, and yeah, the whole roof is new. I think the roof was also asbestos, so yeah, that place was old. They've had to do everything, like redo everything. I need a stick just to kind of help it. There you go. But yeah, the guys that are doing the roofing, they're not very... I mean, it's not that they're not nice, but they're just not very respectful. They put their music so incredibly loud. They start at 7 o'clock in the morning, which is technically by law. They can, you know, make noise from that. But I mean, like, to blast your music that loud... So yeah, Lexi doesn't like them either. And also the other day, Mitch saw that they had this, like, they have this platform around the house, and the guy had a leaf blower, and there was obviously like sand, or I think it was actually insulation or something like that, all over the platform. So he was using a leaf blower to take it, like, blow it off the platform, but the neighbors, like next to that house at the end, they had their windows open. So this guy was blowing, just bits from the isolation into their home. And it was obvious that the window was open. The fact that Mitch can see it from the garden means that obviously they can as well. So yeah. Like, how oblivious can you be? That booby was sticking into the ground. There we go. Yeah, and I've got like these little, there actually used to be cups with the baby food in it. I just kept them, and I'm going to put that on here because it's a nice high one. But yeah, there it is. Yeah, just giving it like a little bit more of a boost because it was quite deep in the pot, and just like a little bit of fresh soil around it. But yeah, that's that one taken care of. I'm going to already go and put that on the windowsill because otherwise it's going to be too much here. Okay, so my camera overheated, so I had to take a break. But I thought I would take care of this plant first. So I was actually going to repot it, but because I can see those roots at the bottom here, I thought I'm just going to leave it be. I've just added like a little bit of an aroid mix at the top because there was a bit of a gap. And I've like straightened the pole out a little bit, but I extended it. So yeah, Nariza's Siltopacana has got an extension. And I think it's going to do well. Lucky I had like the same moss poles. I think they're just like the cheap ones you can get on Amazon or maybe Temu or something like that. Yeah, I also still had a pack, and I just want to use them up because I do want to slowly start to maybe revert a lot of my moss poles to the ones from Planspectrum, just because I've absolutely been loving it. And I have a lot of them, so I need to use them up anyway. But yeah, that is that one. Extended, all happy. Oh, it's in that pot nicely. Yeah, it's very happy in here, so I thought I'm not going to take it out, you know. I'm just going to put this to the side so I don't knock it over. There we go. Is it still straight? No, that's the table. The table's not straight. Anyway, it did give me a chance to bring out... Oh, now my battery's going to die. That's so typical. Yeah, to bring over all of the pots. So everything's going to be going into clear pots. I actually really want some more of these. These are from Planspectrum. They're the aroid ones. But I really like them. Yeah, need to get some more of those. I've also brought over all of the mixes. So I've got my Anthurium mix from Soul Ninja. I don't have a lot left over of this one. This is the Hoya mix from My Botanika, which my Hoyas that I've put in here are loving life. Amazing. I don't think I've ever seen Hoyas root as quickly as they have in that mix. I've opened this bag. I've actually not tried this. This is the Aroid mix from My Botanika. I think I'm going to put the philodendron. I actually popped it out to have a look, but it's actually still in a plug. So yeah, I'm going to take this one out. It does also have a very nice mix, but I'm going to put that in the Aroid mix. I've got an Alocasia mix from My Botanika. So yeah, I'm just working with what I've got. I think I'm going to put the 2 anthuriums in these pots. Put the Hoyas in here, I think. I think I might do the pink black velvet in a small pot like this, because it doesn't seem to have a lot of roots. And what was I going to put in here? Oh yeah, I was going to put the philodendron Florida Ghost, and I'm going to put the Alocasia Venista in, I think, this pot. But preferably I would like these, just like to put them all in these. But again, I'm going to use what I've got. I'm not going to go out and buy like new pots just for, you know, use what you've got. And I've got a lot of clear pots. I don't know. Let's see if I can show you. I'm going to put you over here actually. Give you some light. I'm going to show you my shelf next to me here. All of the clear pots. I also recently got a very nice package from Planspectrum, and they sent me so much stuff, like a bunch of self-watering pots. So yeah, these are all things I want to try. But so far with those things, I'm just going to, I want to use some of these self-watering pots for like the pond plants that I've got for Alocasia when I, you know, repot them, which I probably will have to do in the summer. But yeah, it's like my pot station, and these. You can't be sneaky with that door. No. Yeah. So those are all the pots that I'm gonna be working with. And now my camera is gonna die, so bear with. Jeez. I'm back. So I'm gonna start with the Florida Ghost. I actually really need to get a chair in here. Oh, maybe if I get my bar stool. I need to move stuff here though. Just... Yay. Awesome. Oh, that's better. Save my back. Oh yeah, see, very nice mix. I'm going to pop that in the bottom there. Nice and chunky. Yeah, see, it's still in a plug. It doesn't seem to be, oh, there's a root coming. Oh. Okay, I'm going to try. It doesn't seem to be, I mean, it's still very, it's a teeny tiny plant. So I think I can save. I'm just going to rip the netting like around the root. Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's tiny, like a skull. It's teeny tiny. See? But I was able not to, oh my word, Jacqueline. Words. I didn't break any roots off. That's what I mean. You're going in the bin. And put the rest of that soil back in here. Also got some sphagnum moss pieces, but that's fine. Oh, it's so cute and so small. Yeah, that pot might be a little bit too big, but it can stay in there for a while. And yeah, I'm going to use the Aroid mix from My Botanika. I actually also have a philodendron mix from, oh, I don't know. I've not tried this one. You know, let's try it. I know that the philodendron and monstera mix from Saw Ninja is amazing, so. But you know, I love trying new things. So let's try that one. I don't know if you can hear that banging. Oh. I'm actually glad Mitch is home sick. And our daycare for Maya is also sick. So I asked Mom if she could watch Maya, because Matilda's at school anyway, so that I could get some stuff done, because I've not been able to do any planty things for a while. And I need to get some stuff done. But she's so good. She's so obsessed with her Mimi. We went shopping this morning and my mom was like not allowed to leave the cart. Every single time she'd walk away to go and get something and be, Mimi, Mimi. Yeah, Mimi is like the name for like godmother. My mom is my mom is Mateo's Mimi. But obviously, my sister is actually Maya's Mimi. But yeah, Mateo calls my mom Mimi, so, you know, it's all very confusing. So my mom is just Mimi to everyone. Okay, I think we're good. Obviously didn't have the best root system, so... Well, I mean, it did have a good root system, but it's still a baby. I need a stick. I can see like a big gap at the bottom. A little bit more. There we go. So I can see what's going on. It's a little bit wobbly in there, but obviously, you know, it's got to root some more. But it's so cute. It's so cute. Yeah, thank you, Tia Plants. That's really, really nice. So pretty. And I mean, I love my Florida Beauty, so I think I'm really going to like this one as well. What is it? With the Florida Ghost, it like does it come out green and then it like fades to like the ghosty minty? I have no idea. I'm actually going to use a little piece of bark here to kind of hold it up straight. There you go, that's better. It's a little bit more stable. Okay, I don't need to use this one anymore, so let's move that out the way. Lexi! Oh, sheesh. Dog. Okay, this one. I think I'm going to put this one in the Hoya mix. I don't have a lot left over. So, let's have a look. I don't see any roots at the bottom, but it is in a teeny tiny pot. Ooh, jeez. Okay, this is definitely like pure cocoa coir. Yeah, it's pure cocoa coir. But there are some really nice roots. Okay, gently just taking off. Gently. Am I being, I'm not really, it doesn't, it never look, whenever I go back to edit, it never looks like I'm actually being gentle. Ooh, check at that chunky piece. Okay, so there is activated chocolate in here as well. It seems to be rooted very nicely. Like, this is solid. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Looks good. But yeah, you can see there's actually like two separate cuttings in here. But I'm just going to leave it. Just going to leave it like that. I think I'm going to add that into the pot again. What did I say I was going to use for my Hoyas? I think it was this. That might be a bit overkill. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to put this in the Hoya bag because there's obviously this activated chocolate in there. And it's very nice, fresh cocoa coir. That was one thing that definitely stood out to me from My Botanika, is that all the plants, they are in like the mixes that you want them to be in, you know? What am I gonna do? I think I might do that and work my way, like plant it a little bit, you know, deeper. But then at the same time, I would actually really like a alocasia in this pot, just because I love these pots. It does have a very nice root system. Oh, that looks like such nice soil, but that might be like a little bit overkill. I don't know. it's making me nervous. I was going to do this, but that's... No, okay, I really want to pot. It's definitely become like my favorite pots, these. I have to like unpot all of these to be able to see what I'm going to do. Ooh. Nice cutting. That's also quite small. Ooh, wow, that is amazing. Cocoa coir. I think that's cocoa coir, activated chocolate, and perlite. That looks really good. Yeah, there's still, like this one is rooted quite nicely. I think these pots, then again, oh, I'm so indecisive. Honestly, I'm so indecisive. I don't know what to do. Okay, definitely gonna have to. Oh, Lexi, will you stop oomping already? Jesus. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to like place an order of this size pot. I really like this size. It's like ideal. So I think what I'll do, I definitely want to put this in this pot. That's, I don't know, I feel really safe with these pots. Plants that I've put in this pot, they do so well. So I'm going to put I'm going to reuse this because that really looks nice. I just want to put them in a clear pot, you know. I'm going to put this in here. It's a nice, decent cutting. Stick it in there. Definitely probably won't have to water this that frequently. Oh, wait. Let's use some of these. See, this was what I mean. I keep on forgetting. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Mix it around there. I was thinking, like, I've had these since Saturday and we're Tuesday today. Like, should I put them in my cabinet? What should I do? But I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I definitely need to take some plants out of my cabinet, so I think I might end up putting it in my cabinet. But at the end of the video, I'll add footage of where I've put all of these plants. And that's where they'll be living for a while. There you go, that's better. Yeah, I can already see the roots on the outside. I just wanted it to be like in a clear pot. And then add the cute little tags. Again, this one was from Houseplant Joy. Such a pretty one. Like, oh, so beautiful. So, I'm actually going to stick some of this in here. And I'll bury it underneath. It's slow release anyway, and I'll add my fertilizer to it anyway, but yeah, I need to use it up. So there's little pots, recycle them because I don't actually use that size. I'm going to add this to the Hoya mix. Thou shall not waste, especially the good stuff that they use. Okay, and then this Hoya. I don't know, this one's got quite a beefy roots. I'm kind of get the impression that this is going to be a fast rooter. And I think if I put it in like a teeny tiny pot like that, that's just not... Also, the foliage is quite heavy. I think the pot will just fall over. So I do think I'm going to go for this size with this. It's just, again, I'm doing all of this from like feeling. And I think that might just be just enough for this. Mix it up. I really want to try the one from Plant Scraper, the arrowed mix. Because I know like the arrowed mix, you can actually use that for... Wait, no, I wouldn't be able to use that for the Hoyas. No, I don't think so. But I really want to try that one for like my anthuriums. And when it comes back into stock, definitely getting some of that. I'm not going to do it as deep. Can repot it again. I can actually use the edge now to like support the heavy leaves. Okay. Do like that. Yeah. Yeah, these pots just have the most amazing drainage. Oh, I love those chunky pieces of activated charcoal in that Hoya mix. Okay. That one needs to like reshoot because I think that was like a... Well, yeah, there's 2 cuttings in here. But anyway, that's what that one's looking like. Love it. I can really see what's going on now. Nice drainage. But yeah, there's already an active tendril here. So, but yeah, these leaves, they're very heavy and very like robust. So a small pot would have definitely... But I've done it like a little bit deeper. But yeah, the smaller pot, it would have just fallen over. So there's that one. And I do still have like the tiniest little bit. This I will also recycle because it's just that. Actually, I also sell plants. I can actually use that for that. Whatever. I'll add it to my bin. Do I have scissors? Yeah. I'm just going to cut off the press and stick that in there. There we go. All done. I can go in the bin. Okay, oh, we're moving along nicely here. Okay, the anthuriums. So we're done with that. The anthuriums I'm going to put in the... this is the anthurium mix from Soul Ninja. Yeah. Love this mix. Oh, I really love doing repotting here. Honestly, I can make a mess and it's fun. I just have to sweep it up and that's it. So I've got these towel pots that I'm going to use. Let's do this one first. So this is a Zara X Michelle Selected Dark Form crossed with a Forgetii. Oh, that new leaf is so cute. Forgetii Dark. Here's that one. I'm just going to pull it out. Ooh. Okay. Again, thou shalt not waste. And I'll reuse those as well, actually. Ooh. Look at that. Wow, this mix is amazing. And I love the chunky pieces of the activated charcoal. Like, look at that. That looks so good. Sticking that in there. It's got like, I think this is like really fine bark. There's definitely tree fern fiber in there, definitely. Okay, I'm actually gonna stick some of those in there. Okay. Be careful of that new leaf. Wait, no, I need to add some more. A little bit more. Stay. Yeah, like it's really, I don't know, that looks amazing. Need to ask him about that mix. Just trying to be really careful of that new leaf. I don't want to do like too much shaking because of the really like thick pieces of, they've got like really big pieces of orchid bark in here. All of like the soil, like the finer bits, they all like drop to the bottom. So I try not to shake too much, but it's like such a habit and it does really help. Here we go. That's that one. Pot it up. This is a tower pot. Well, yeah, these are also tower pots, but they also have like the slits here. Really good drainage. put out that one. Then the other Anthurium, which I'm also going to do in the same pot. Let's have a look at these roots. Okay, that's a new root. That's, I think, the baby leaf. I'm just going to take that off. Oh, Anthurium roots are so satisfying. There's that one. So yeah. Again, this also looks like a very nice mix. It does just look... Okay, I'm going to break off like a little bit because it's quite dense. Okay, no. That's what I'm going to break off. But yeah, I think that's just cocoa. Looks like there's vermiculite in there. Like really, really fine perlite. So. Pop it in there. Good. Try not to shake too much. It's too, I can't control it. I just like it. There we go. I'm actually gonna, I need to make, I actually really want to get one of those like printer label makers, because the one that I have, sometimes you can't read it properly. I don't know, that's just like another fun thing to fiddle with. But anyway, yeah, this is the Carla Blackier crossed with hot chocolate. I'm just going to stick the tag. Oh, I don't know if it's going to stick properly, but anyway. There it is. So pretty. And that one's in there. Okay. And then the alocasias. So we're done with the Anthurium mix. And then I have the alocasia mix from My Botanika that I use. So let's have a look at this one. Ooh, this is very compacted in there. Yeah, this is pure cocoa. So that's the root system. Looks really, really good. But it's very compact, which I don't like. So, yeah, this is definitely just like, it's pure cocoa. But they've packed it in there. So, I also want to see if there's not like a plug. Trying to be really careful because this one does seem to have like finer roots. It's like very, I know it doesn't look it, but I'm very lightly shaking it. It doesn't look like it though. Wow. Okay, there's no corm. That is a beefy corm. Can you see that? Oh, it's quite thick. Yeah, that's the root system. Amazing. There have been some finer roots that have fallen off, but that yeah, very nice. Oh, it's so fluffy. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in my bin, my cocoa bin, and reuse that definitely. Again, I would actually. Then again, do I have a bigger one? Lexi, it's okay. I've got this size. That's quite big though. 14, 10. There must be a 12. Do I have a 12? I don't think I do. No, it's fine. I'm going to put it in here. That'll be fine. Stick it in there. It was also potted in quite deep. But you can see it started rooting there's like those bumps. There's definitely something happening there in the middle. There's like a new point there, so a new leaf might be coming soon. A little bit higher. Here we go. Could actually do even higher, but anyway. Add some more. I think we're good. A little bit more down this side. Voila. Can actually also see some of the roots, which is good. Voila. That is the Venusta. Yeah, that one didn't have a label. That's that one. I'm going to give all of these like a good watering. I haven't watered them except for this one. This one was quite dry. As you can see, like the soil is quite wet. So I probably won't water this one, but I am going to leave this in here. It's rooted very nicely, but I am going to put that one. What did I do with, oh, put it back. Yeah, I am going to put this one in these pots. Actually, oh, it doesn't matter. I don't need the label on there, but I don't know. I do like a label. I don't know what it is, but lately I have kind of gone off pon with alocasia. It used to be my savior until I discovered all of these like alocasia mixes that all these companies make. They've kind of saved my butt, and I don't know why I'm having a hard time with pon. I don't know what it is. My mom is also having a hard time, actually. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It might just be like our care approach for plants is like better suited to... I'm not going to fiddle with this one. Yeah, our care approach might just be suited to soil a lot better. Okay, these are ones that I do shake because there's not a lot of like thick pieces in there, so I'm not worried about there being too much bark at the top. There we go. Okay, I've covered a good amount of like pockets and all of that, but yeah, look at that like amazing drainage there. All the way from here to there. It's just, yeah, amazing. So, that's my baby in a nice new pot. Oh, I'm not going to fit all of these on the tray again, but I am going to try. No, I'm just going to do it to like bring them back in. Okay, that's everything that I'm going to do for today. Yeah, I took care of all of the plants. I'm really happy that I did like a dedicated video for this, because this way I'm also like, you know, bringing you guys along on their journey and how they're going to do. This is how I've set them up. And usually when I get new plants, I do like to let them acclimate a little bit, but honestly, a lot of these were in teeny tiny pots, and when they're in such tiny pots, I want to do something with them straight away, just because usually if they're in a small pot like that, Alexi, jeez, he's on top form today. What's your problem? Bully, it's okay. I know they're very annoying, aren't they? That music is very loud. She's like, I'm full of it. Bully. It's okay. I'm gonna protect mommy. It started raining now. We need rain anyway, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, I completely lost what I was saying. And the door is squeaking. Oh. Yeah, I'm really happy that I did something with them, because yeah, a lot of these plants were, I think the Alocasia venusta is probably one that I could have just left in that pot for a little while longer, but it was in such a dense mix and it was quite like pushed down that, one, I think I would have a really hard time watering that one, and two, it's not something that I'm familiar with. Now that I've repotted them, they're in a mix that I'm familiar with, that I've worked with, and they're also all in like clear pots, which is what I wanted. So that rule that I used to make, I mean, it's not really a rule. I mainly just play by feeling, and usually, I mean, actually most of the time, most of the plants that I get are baby plants, so I want to do something with them straight away and put them in the mix that I know and all of that. So yeah, I'm really excited to watch them grow. I cannot believe I've got so many new plants, but yeah, these are plants that I've had my eye on. Like the Florida Ghost would not necessarily be one that I would necessarily go out and buy, but I'm very happy to have it. And I just think it's so, so pretty. And it also makes it like a little bit more special because it was gifted. It was like a thank you for saying, you know, thank you for filming my booth and all that. So it also part of me makes me feel really bad for not getting around to everyone. But yeah, it was my first My Botanika, so yeah. I still need to, I've got a lot to learn when it comes to like filming those markets and everything. I'm not allowed to stop scratching her. She's in the zone. Woolly. Your breath is a bit stinky. So yeah. Anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun just making this into a separate video, the haul and the repotting. And now we can watch them grow and watch them thrive. But I'm so excited about all of these plants. I've got plants here that I never thought that I would actually have, that I would own. So it just makes me feel so grateful. And yeah, My Botanika is the place to be if you want to get your hands on some like really rare finds. And it's just also a really nice place to, you know, chat with the plant community. It's an amazing community. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't yet already subscribed to my channel, please do. You might not realize it. If you watch my videos, the algorithm will pop up my videos automatically, but you might not even be subscribed. It's just for free for you guys. It's just a click of a button, but it does really support my channel. So go ahead and check if you are subscribed or not. Come along with me on the journey of my jungle, which is why I called it My Jungle Story. But yeah, if you watch this video all the way to the end, leave a pink heart emoji, because I finally got a major wish list plant. Yeah, leave a pink heart emoji in the comments. Lets me know that you watched all the way to the end. And if you did, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Usually if you put a comment with just that emoji, I will still reply. I'll put like a little heart, like a hearts emoji, like, you know, like I feel loved, because I do. I really appreciate it. Even if you just put that emoji in my comments, the comments help my channel, and it also just lets me see like who actually watches all the way to the end, because I think a lot of people skip the rambling part of me. So it's just a really nice way, and I really do appreciate it. That's usually how I reply to those comments, but it is a way of me saying, you know, I see you, I hear you, and thank you. So I will see you in my next video. Bye.